How to fill ceramic tile floor joints. Like a profiling ceramic tile joints is a crucial step in any tile installation project. Properly filled joints not only enhance the aesthetic appeal of your flooring, but also provide durability, moisture resistance, and long-term protection. Whether you're a DIY enthusiast or a professional, mastering the right techniques can make a huge difference in the final outcome. In this detailed guide, we will walk you through the step-by-step process of filling tile joints, the best materials to use, and essential tips to ensure a long-lasting and visually pleasing result. Why is filling tile joints important? Moisture protection prevents water from seeping between tiles, reducing the risk of mold, mildew, and damage. Enhanced durability strengthens the bond between tiles, preventing them from loosening over time. Improved aesthetic appeal provides a smooth, seamless look that enhances the overall beauty of your flooring. Easier cleaning and maintenance helps keep dirt and debris from accumulating between tiles, making floor maintenance more convenient. Tools and materials you will need for starting. Ensure you have the following materials and tools: grout, sanded or unsanded, depending on joint width; waterproof silicone sealant for areas exposed to moisture, such as bathrooms and kitchens; rubber grout float to apply and spread grout evenly; clean sponge and warm water for wiping off excess grout; protective gloves to prevent skin irritation; mixing bucket and trowel to mix grout to the right consistency; small brush or vacuum cleaner to remove dust and debris from joints before applying grout. Step-by-step guide to filling tile joint. Step 1. Clean and prepare the tile joints before applying grout. Make sure the joints are completely free of dust, debris, and tile adhesive residue. Use a small brush or vacuum to remove any loose particles. A clean surface ensures better adhesion and prevents weak grout application. Step 2. Choose the right grout types. Selecting the right type of grout depends on the tile, material, and the width of the joints. Sanded grout, ideal for joints wider than 3 mm, commonly used for rough or high-traffic tiles. Unsanded grout, best for narrow joints less than 3 mm, typically used for smooth tiles such as porcelain and polished ceramics. Epoxy grout, highly resistant to water and stains, making it perfect for kitchens, bathrooms, and outdoor areas. Step 3. Mix the grout correctly. Follow the manufacturer's instructions to mix the grout properly. In a clean bucket, gradually add water to the grout powder, while stirring continuously until you achieve a smooth, paste-like consistency. Avoid adding too much water, as it can weaken the grout and lead to cracks over time. Step 4. Apply grout to the tile joints. Using a rubber grout float, spread the grout over the tile surface at a 45-degree angle, pressing it firmly into the joints to ensure complete filling. Work in small sections to prevent the grout from drying out too quickly before being smoothed. Step 5. Remove excess grout from tile surface after filling the joints. Take a damp sponge and gently wipe the surface of the tiles to remove any excess grout. Be careful not to pull grout out of the joints during this process. Rinse the sponge frequently to maintain Step 6. Allow grout to dry completely. The grout cure, according to the manufacturer's recommended drying time, usually between 24 to 48 hours. Avoid walking on the tiled surface or exposing it to water during this period to ensure proper hardening. Step 7. Apply a grout sealer, optional but recommended, for added durability. Consider applying a grout sealer once the grout has fully dried. This will protect the joints from moisture absorption, staining, and discoloration, keeping your floor looking fresh for years. Step 8. Use silicone sealant for edges and cornice in areas exposed to frequent moisture, such as bathroom walls, kitchen countertops, or outdoor surfaces. It is best to use waterproof silicone sealant instead of grout in corners and edges. Apply the sealant using a caulking gun, then smooth it out with a damp finger or a silicone finishing tool for a neat, professional finish. Common mistakes to avoid: net cleaning joints before grouting. Residual dust and debris can weaken grout adhesion. Adding too much water to grout mix. This results in weaker grout that can crack easily, leaving excess grout on tile surfaces. Too long can cause stubborn stains and make cleaning difficult. Not allowing grout to cure properly. Walking on freshly grouted floors too soon can cause damage and cracks. Final results: a durable and beautifully finished floor be following these professional steps. You can achieve perfectly filled tile joints that enhance both the appearance and durability of your ceramic flooring. Whether you're tiling a bathroom, kitchen, or outdoor area, these techniques will ensure long-lasting results without the need for frequent repairs. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more expert tips and tutorials on tile installation and finishing techniques. Filling tile joints is a critical step in achieving a professional tile installation. Whether in residential or commercial spaces, properly sealed tile joints enhance durability, aesthetics, and resistance to moisture and stains. Many DIY enthusiasts and professionals often underestimate the importance of this step, but neglecting proper joint filling can lead to premature tile damage, mold growth, and structural weaknesses. Asterisk: in this detailed guide, we will cover everything you need to know about filling ceramic tile floor joints. From choosing the right materials, mixing grout properly, applying it efficiently, and sealing it for maximum protection. Why is proper joint filling important? Asterisk: tile joints serve multiple purposes beyond just aesthetics. When done correctly, they (1) prevent moisture damage. Grout and sealants protect the floor from water penetration, which is essential for bathrooms, kitchens, and outdoor areas. (2) Improve structural integrity. Properly filled joints create a strong bond between tiles, reducing movement and preventing cracking over time. (3) Enhance appearance. Clean and even grout lines contribute to a polished and professional look, making your tiled floor more visually appealing. (4) Make cleaning easier. Well-filled joints prevent dirt, dust, and grime from accumulating, making maintenance much simpler. Types of grout and sealants for tile joints. Choosing the right grout is essential for achieving a durable and long-lasting tile installation. Here are the most common types. 1. Cement-based grout. The most commonly used grout type. Available in sanded floor joints wider than 3 mm and unsanded floor joints narrower than 3 mm. Needs sealing after application to prevent moisture absorption. 2. Epoxy grout. Lead durable and resistant to stains and chemicals. Ideal for high moisture areas such as bathrooms and kitchens. Does not require sealing but is more challenging to apply. 3. Pre-mixed grout. Convenient and easy to use for small projects. Best for DIY projects but less durable than epoxy grout. 4. Silicone sealant used in expansion joints, corners, and edges where flexibility is needed. Asterisk, highly resistant to moisture, making it ideal for areas exposed to water. Essential tools and materials, asterisk, before starting the process. Gather the following tools and materials. Asterisk, grout sanded, unsanded, or epoxy, depending on the project. Asterisk, silicone sealant for edges, corners, and areas exposed to moisture. Asterisk, grout float, rubber, for spreading and pressing grout into joints. Asterisk, mixing bucket and trowel, for mixing grout to the perfect consistency. Asterisk, grout sponge, for cleaning excess grout from tiles. Clean water, for rinsing tools and cleaning surfaces. Vacuum cleaner or brush, to remove dust from joints before grouting. Asterisk, gloves and safety goggles, to protect hands and eyes from grout chemicals. Step-by-step guide to filling tile joints professionally. Asterisk, step 1. Preparing the tile joints. 1. Ensure the tile joints are completely dry and free of debris. 2. Use a vacuum or a soft brush to remove dust and dirt. Asterisk 3. If the tiles were installed recently, allow at least 24 hours for the adhesive to cure before applying grout. Step 2. Choosing and mixing the right groutho to mix grout correctly. 1. Pour the required amount of grout powder into a clean bucket. Asterisk 2. Gradually add water while stirring continuously to achieve a smooth, paste-like consistency. Asterisk 3. Let the grout sit for about 5 minutes, then stir again before use. Asterisk, important. Avoid adding too much water, as this weakens the grout and may cause cracking over time. Step 3. Applying grout to tile joints. Asterisk 1. Use a rubber grout float to scoop some grout and spread it over the tile joints at a 45-degree angle. Asterisk 2. Press the grout firmly into the gaps to ensure full coverage. 3. Work in small sections to prevent the grout from drying too quickly. Asterisk. Step 4. Cleaning excess grout. Asterisk 1. Wait about 10 to 15 minutes after applying the grout. 2. Use a damp sponge to gently wipe off excess grout from the tile surface. 3. Rinse the sponge frequently to avoid spreading grout residue. Asterisk 4. Avoid applying too much pressure, as this may remove grout from the joints. Step 5. Allowing grout to dry. Asterisk. Let the grout cure for at least 24 to 48 hours before walking on the floor. Asterisk. Avoid exposing the area to water during this time to ensure the grout fully hardens. Step 6. Sealing the grout. Recommended for long-term protection. Asterisk 1. After the grout has dried.